what has now the NDA done? That has put the DMK in an uncomfortable spot. Let's take you through, decode the pick of the vice president by the NDA. Yesterday, you had Mr. J.P. Nadda, who announced the name of C.P. Radhakrishnan. Now, number one, the big South India connect. The DMK has been cornered. It is a strategic political move by the NDA. Elections in 1 year time. The DMK constantly has been wanting representation of Tamilians when it comes down to the center. Will they be able to say no to this pick? Because this is a grassroots worker, a bona fide Tamilian who knows the people in terms of even the DMK cadre, because we was at one point of time when there was the BJP-DMK alliance, you had Mr. Radhakrishnan who played a very important role. So number one, a clear razor-sharp focus of the BJP where South India is concerned, especially Tamil Nadu there, political messaging given. The other box that it ticks, the choice is an RSS imprint in the vice president pick. Very clear. From 16 years of age, Mr. C.P. Radhakrishnan has been a dedicated cadre of the RSS and was part of the Jansangh. So in that manner, that box also ticked. And when you talk about caste and community, he represents the OBC community. Let's take all the questions swirling around the vice president pick to our two panelists this evening. Ms. Neerja Chowdhury, senior journalist and columnist. Sumant C. Raman, political analyst. Mr. Raman, I want to come to you first. How much of a catch-22 situation or a tight spot does the choice of NDA's VP candidate put the DMK in?
First of all, Preeti, I don't agree that it's put the DMK in a very difficult spot. It would have, had their votes been the deciding factor between Mr. Radhakrishnan winning or losing. Now, that's not the case here. Mr. Radhakrishnan can be elected irrespective of whether the DMK votes for him or against him. So I don't see this as a big, it is a small embarrassment for the DMK, which is why I also don't agree that the DMK is pushing very hard at the India Bloc meeting asking for a candidate from Tamil Nadu. It may make it easier for them, but I don't see that as a showstopper or DMK insisting that they must have a candidate from Tamil Nadu. The second part is, and I think that this has not been really discussed, I'm not terribly sure that Mr. Radhakrishnan would have been the first choice of Prime Minister Modi or Mr. Amit Shah. Mr. Radhakrishnan comes from the Vajpayee era. He has been sidelined by the Modi-Shah dispensation until 2023, when he was made a governor. People who were junior to him, for instance, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan, and of course, Mr. Ila Ganesan was senior to him. But Dr. Tamilisai, for instance, was made a governor even before Mr. C.P. Radhakrishnan was made a governor. So he has very strong RSS connect, and I actually see this in some ways as a kind of a concession to the RSS, more than trying to embarrass the DMK in a poll-bound state. And having known Mr. Radhakrishnan at his political career over these years, he is not the kind of person I would have expected Mr. Modi or Mr. Amit Shah to pick. He's got a mind of his own. I remember he was the governor of Jharkhand, opposition ruled state, dealing with Hemant Soren. And he never came into the limelight for all the wrong reasons, the way an Arif Mohammad Khan came, or Jagdeep Dhankar came to light.
Even his tenure in Maharashtra has been fairly non-controversial.
Exactly. So he is a person who's actually, at the end of the day, he's also a very successful businessman and an industrialist and all of that. So if you had asked me, would he have been the first name that Mr. Modi and Mr. Amit Shah would have picked, I would say no. So I don't see this primarily as an embarrassment to DMK choice that the BJP has made.
So basically, Mr. Raman here, you're saying it's a move to possibly mend what many were reading in as souring of relationships with the RSS, then a move to basically give a strong political message to the South, especially to the DMK. I want to bring in Ms. Neerja Chowdhury in this conversation. Ms. Chowdhury, what should now the India alliance do? There are three trains of thought that are running, is what we are picking up from our sources. Number one, pick another Tamilian. The DMK gets a face saver. Number two, pick somebody from Bihar. Elections coming in 2 months. Number three, Pick somebody from Andhra Pradesh, put the TDP in a similar spot that they've put the DMK in.
Look, as said that Mr. Radhakrishnan ticks several boxes, three important ones. One, he is very low profile, and the BJP leadership did not have an appetite for another Satyapal Malik, now no longer alive, or Jagdeep Dhankar. They wanted to go for somebody low-key who will walk in step with the government and the party leadership and will not speak out of turn. Now, Mr. Radhakrishnan is an old hand, as you yourself said, from the age of 16, he's been with the RSS, twice MP of the Lok Sabha, state unit president of Tamil Nadu of the BJP, and governor of several states. And in Maharashtra, I agree with this. In the last year, he's not done, even though events in Maharashtra have been very turbulent, he's not done anything that has brought him into controversy, unlike his predecessor, Mr. Koshyari, who'd made many gaffes. Now, given that, that's one box tick. Secondly, it is a goodwill gesture to the RSS. And that shows that the tensions that have been there between the BJP and its mentor, the RSS, during the last year, after the Lok Sabha elections, where the RSS was seen not to have put its best foot forward and brought the tally of the BJP down to 240. There have been tensions, there have been many parleys across the table between two sides, and it seems that things are not now getting sorted out. The Prime Minister's words from the ramparts of Red Fort on Independence Day praising RSS was another indicator. The third box that he has ticked is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is the one state that remains a challenge for the BJP. They have not managed to crack through. Now, it's not that Mr. Radhakrishnan's personality or politics has been of a kind that is going to make a huge difference, but there is a place for political symbolism. Because he's a Tamilian, because of the caste he belongs to, OBC Gaundas, which are very important in the Coimbatore area where the BJP has been strong. And I think also to put, I feel, even the DMK in a spot. Now, it will be difficult for the DMK, given the factor that regional pride has always been. Remember, when Pranab Mukherjee was made president, the TNC as well as the left parties in West Bengal had opted for him. Remember when Pratibha Patil was made president, the Shiv Sena on the opposite side had voted for her. So it is going to pose a challenge for the DMK, but they may decide to abstain. What the India bloc will do, I think it will be very difficult for them to win, but they will certainly want to derive political mileage out of this whole exercise. Whether it is, putting somebody from Andhra, whether it is Bihar, all those things are going to be weighing up tonight.
Ms. Chaudhary, coming back to that, just 1 minute each, I want to bring in Mr. Sumansi Raman. He wants to make a point. Mr. Raman, is it also somewhere down the line a consolation for AIADMK facing fair amounts of heat of aligning with the BJP?
No, in fact, most of the rocking of the boat in that alliance has been done by the BJP, not by the AIADMK. The AIADMK has been a very good ally. In fact, they've been a model ally to the extent that they have been called slaves of the BJP. So it's the BJP leaders who have been rocking the boat, who have been sending contradictory signals, who've been sort of in some senses cozying up to the DMK. I think you have to understand that, as far as this being him adding, Mr. Radhakrishnan's choice, adding a huge electoral dividend to the AIADMK BJP combine, I don't see that. He comes from the Kongu belt, in and around Coimbatore, Tirupur. Yes, there it would have an impact. And there the AIADMK BJP combined is very, very strong. In fact, that's their strongest part of the state. So, I don't see this having a pan Tamil Nadu impact, his choice. And, the Kongu Vellala Gounder, the Gounder community to which he belongs, is actually overrepresented. Mr. Edapadi Padinisamy belongs to the same community. Mr. Annamalai belongs to the same community. So that is already overrepresented on the AIADMK BJP combined. So I don't see these as very valid, issues. And by the same token, I expect the DMK to vote against him, and they can get away with it with minimal damage, simply because he is likely to win anyway. And the DMK, mind you, opposed an icon like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So opposing Mr. Radhakrishnan will not be a problem.
Right, and APJ Abdul Kalam, just for our viewers, came from Rameshwaram, came from the state of Tamil Nadu. I want to bring in Neerja Chaudhary back. Neerja Chaudhary, one quick minute, if you'd like to reflect on what would be the smartest, most astute choice coming in from the India alliance now.
I think India alliance will weigh up very carefully the impact in Bihar. Because, you know, with this voter yatra, voter adhikar yatra of Rahul Gandhi, they are making a bid to make that into a big election issue. And Bihar has high stakes for both sides. And they are very closely, there's going to be a close contest from all accounts. So I think Bihar factor will play a big role.
Right.
Tamil Nadu factor also, as I said, Tamil Nadu is a challenge for the BJP. Therefore, the opposition is also going to make sure that they don't get a huge advantage as a result of it. I think both factors will be there in their minds as they make the final decision in the coming hours.
Well, they need to make it very quickly. 21st is nomination. We're going to leave it at that. Thank you, both of you, for joining us and for your insights. Appreciate it.